Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Week 7 in Rockville Center sees a Nassau 3 showdown with the upstart Manhasset Football Club taking on the defending Nassau County champions, coming at you on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's the Blaze Pizza Fast Fired Game of the Week featuring Manhasset and Southside on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Today's game is brought to you by Blaze Pizza. And a pleasant good afternoon, everybody. He's Franco Biancamano. I'm John Perez. Franco, it's Week 7. Playoff are still up for grabs. Let's start with Manhasset. They're 5-1. This upstart team was predicted to finish 7th. They're having a great year. And for Southside, they've got their playoff hopes on the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Manhasset is off to a great start. Southside is in a little bit of a rebuilding period this year, but they are looking for a big win tonight.
Yeah, and Southside is going to have to rely upon 2 players to stop these 2 players for Manhasset. It's our impact players, led to you by Move Better PT. It's Atif Havington and Danny Colin.
Yeah, 2 great players. Big running back, loves to get into open spaces. And Danny Collins, who's having an unbelievable year at linebacker, really loves to bring the boom.
Yeah, Colin, he and Parker Madden, and we'll talk more about that defense, but they are clicking on all cylinders right now. Well, they're going to have their hands full for this Southside team that comes in at 2-4 on the year. They need to win today, next week, and get some help to get a playoff seed, but they're going to rely upon 2 of their reliable players. It's Justin Singh and Brendan Vetter.
Yeah, Justin Singh, who was part of the championship team last year, loves to get into open spaces, has a lot of speed coming from last year. And Vetter, who's got great hands, look for him to get the ball tonight.
And Vetter, the best defender in the secondary for Southside. If both of these teams are going to get a victory here today, Franco, how do they do it?
Well, let's take a look at the key plays. For Manhasset, they need to establish their run. They need to protect the football, and they need to defend as a unit. Now, for Southside, they have to execute. They also have to stop the run, and they have to win over the turnover battle.
It should be a fun one. The road to a county title runs through Hofstra, and Varsity Media has all the coverage on the Varsity Media Pass, starting with the semifinal round on November 14th. That's Conference 4. We'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the Varsity Media Pass. You can order your live stream there. And then, of course, the finals will be free on YouTube thanks to our sponsor, Blaze Pizza. You can watch all those games on youtube.com/Varsity Media. We'll take a quick break. Kickoff when we come back on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
sports fans. Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
Welcome back to Rockville Center, Manhasset and Southside, and right there in the middle is the head honcho. Jay Iaquinta, one of the winningest coaches in football history in Nassau County. He takes over at the helm for Manhasset over the last half a decade. He's won a ton of games and now looking for a road victory in Franco. This was a team that, based on last year's record, a preseason number 7, but they're not playing like it at all. They're taking care of business, and Iaquinta has their eyes set on a county title.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, he's an unbelievable coach, and they are on fire this year, and they're looking to keep rolling to get that top seed in the playoffs.
Well, they want to do what this guy did last year, was win a Nassau Conference 3 title. It's Phil Onesto, and he's been around the block as the head coach, won a county title in his day as a player, and I know that we're talking about a rebuilding year for Southside, but you can't help but feel that we're in a golden age of Southside football right now.
Yeah, and after talking to Coach Onesto, again, they're in a rebuilding. They had an unbelievable season last year. They're in a rebuilding year. I spoke to him earlier before the game, and he said, look, we have a lot of young guys, and we're just trying to rebuild. And they also have a couple of guys that are a little banged up.
So the opening coin toss. Manhasset wins it, defers, and Southside will take over, looking to defend their home turf, and it was a tough week last week for Southside. Never easy when you've got 3 trips to the red zone and you only come up with 6 total points, Franco, and it's just a matter of executing. And what's interesting about last year's team is that it was 3-year starters that won a county championship. Well, now you go into that rebuild where you're having a ton of sophomores and juniors get run. They have to go through the lumps, and that's what happened last week in their 2-point loss to Hewlett.
Yeah, and if you think about it, last year with these guys playing, they played together and they kept playing all the time. So a lot of the younger guys didn't get as many reps. When you're looking for and chasing a title, a lot of younger guys don't get reps, and that's what they are planning to do today.
Yeah, and then meanwhile on the other side for Manhasset, they've been building to this year. Last year winning 7 games, getting to the semifinals, and then losing in the quarterfinals the year before to Cary. They're looking for the first county title since that COVID-shortened 2020-21 season, and Jay Iaquinta, and we'll talk more about this later, he's got an influx of seniors this year that are looking to lay it all out and some real playmakers.
Yeah, they sure do, and they're really rolling. I mean, they're running an unbelievable offense. They're getting the ball, and they're pushing the ball downfield and scoring touchdowns. Jay, they're doing an unbelievable job, and they're looking to roll today.
Manhasset coming off a 42-0 victory against Mineola. In fact, this year, Manhasset is 1-1 on the road. So due to that preseason 7 ranking, more home games in the earlier part of the schedule. I think it's tougher on the road today and then next week against Belmore JFK. As Manhasset gets set to boot it away, it's Dan O'Connor. Southside has Brendan Vetter back to receive with A.J. Magarachi. Saturday afternoon football in Rockville Center. And Magarachi, off the bounce, fields it, and then slips through the hands, goes out of bounds. And not the best field position for Southside, but they'll give it off to their quarterback, and Nate Schwartzberg. 58% completion percentage this year, and someone who has really grown into the position, and a younger quarterback, but he's not afraid to sling it.
Yeah, he's not afraid to sling the ball, and he does do a nice job. And again, we spoke about it earlier. He needs more repetition, and he needs for those big guys up front to protect him.
Yeah, it's a big offensive line. Not a lot of experience from last year, some returners. But looking to improve on this offense. Last time we saw them on the Varsity Media Sports Network, it was the Justin Singh show, and he gets the first play from scrimmage as he plows ahead and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard or 2. And let's meet the rest of the offense for the Cyclones. 2-4 on the year. 2-point loss. 21-19 last week against Hewlett. As Justin Singh is the marquee player that we mentioned. And then, of course, Arnott, Boyant, and Vetter with Magarachi, the rest of the skill players. and a big offensive line. Jimmy Loud, and some shuffling, too. Ryan Healy out of the starting lineup. That moves everybody over to the right side, and Jack Cialis will have a lot on his plate on the offensive line. Justin Singh, second straight run, burst of speed ahead. Justin Singh has a first down past the 31. And a good job by Singh to scurry past this Manhasset defense that we mentioned is led by Parker Madden. We've got Kingston Takahashi, Henry Ledbetter, Henry Jervis, Ateep Headington, one of the few two-way players, along with DiPietro and Madden Franco. First and 10 from the 32, and there's Magarachi. His first run of the day is enough for a first down. So Franco, some moving and grooving out of the backfield by Southside early on.
Yeah, absolutely. And Coach Ernesto is looking to establish that run game with Singh and Magarachi, and they're doing a really nice job getting behind Loud, Gigante, and Cialis. They're doing a great job. Magarachi
averaging only 3 yards per carry, but got triple that allotment on that last drive. First down from the 44, Magarachi, back-to-back gives, tries to range wide, can't get out of the backfield, and then is pulled down. Good job by Madden Franco. He was the first man in there. Henry Ledbetter laying the lumber, too. This is a Manhasset team that this year is tackling as a unit, and that's been a big difference in their defensive stance.
Yeah, they've really come together, and like you spoke about earlier, with all the seniors coming together, they're really putting together a nice core group, chasing that title this year.
Loss of 2 on the draw. Schwartzberg off to Singh. And Singh right up the gut. And gets back to the original line of scrimmage. A 3rd and 10 upcoming. Such a big group in the middle for Manhasset, particularly Brady Balsh, the 2-year starter wearing number 71, the senior. Transferred from Chaminade, getting a lot of playing time at Manhasset, and he's been a big part of that defensive line. Schwartzberg yet to pass. Design rollout, and then on the run, he hits his receiver in Brendan Vetter, enough for a first down, who angles after the 12-yard gain. Good piece of route running by Brendan Vetter. He's gotten better at that this year and is really becoming a true wide receiver for Southside.
Yeah, and let's take a look. Schwartzberger does a great job rolling out. Vetter runs an unbelievable pattern right to the sideline, exactly where he needed to be for the first down, and Cyclones move the ball.
When you think about last year's playoff run and what Ernesto and the rest of the coaching staff has done, and a lot of it has to do with their communication with the JV and the younger levels. As right up the middle, it's Magarachi. Head of speed. A.J. Magarachi can't be denied. Another run for more than a dozen yards as they inch closer to the red zone, officially spotted at the 31. My point being, Franco, is that to win a championship, you have to be skilled, but you got to get some breaks along the way. Southside last year called up Jimmy Loud, Brendan Vetter, and A.J. Magarachi. Now, the latter two are skill players, but Southside hit on each of them. Both of them had touchdowns in the playoffs, and that's a big reason why Southside was able to win that Conference 3 title.
Yeah, and as we point out to these guys, these are the guys that are looking to change the game. These are the guys that he's looking to get the ball in the hands of.
Magarachi trying to change the game as well. Gets inside the 20 and enough to move the sticks. Boy, Magarachi's playing like a man possessed.
Oh, yeah, big game today, John. Homecoming. Magarachi's doing an unbelievable job running behind that big group. Loud, Gigante.
Well, last week, Magarachi only had 10 carries, settled on 42 yards. He's already at that right now. And 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line for the Cyclones. Schwartzberg, high snap, gives it off to Singh. And then through the middle, and our first flag of the afternoon comes in from the far side. And this will push back the Cyclones.
And again, you and I spoke earlier, during pregame. The one thing that the Cyclones want to do is stay penalty-free. and they're doing a nice job marching down the field, but they have to eliminate these penalty flags.
Yeah, and that's something that Phil Inesto was very honest about during the week, in that sometimes Southside is their own worst enemy, and the penalties come back to haunt them, and a big reason why they weren't able to capitalize either last week with those 3 trips in the red zone. Singh, right down Broadway, and Justin Singh, gain of 5.
Yeah, Phil Lenesto, they're trying to establish this run game. They're doing a great job of it, and they're going to keep giving the ball to Singh and Magarachi all day if they can penetrate that defensive line of Manhasset.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too. They've got 2 very skilled runners, a little thunder and lightning. You know what you're going to get out of Singh. It's just a matter of which Magarachi is going to come to play. He's got a lot of talent, but sometimes, defenses can adjust to him, where Singh is very speedy and very elusive. Magarachi can bowl people over, and sometimes it's a better matchup for defenses, but Manhasset having trouble early on. Right to Magarachi, slips a few defenders, and then picks up about 6 yards on the carry. Boy, that holding penalty really pushing them back. 2 big runs, and it's still 3rd and 11.
Yeah, and now now Coach Inesto has to think about it. Look, if it's 4th down, what are we going to do? Are we going to be able to kick? Papadopoulos was doing a nice job in pregame warm-up going into the win in this direction. So I would take the points.
Yeah, and Papadopoulos warming up on the sideline, and big third down play for Southside. Halfway through the first quarter. Schwartz, short dart, near side to Singh. And then he gets pushed back. Good job blowing up the play in the backfield. That's Henry Jervis, the junior, with the tack down.
Yeah, and Jervis made a great play there. They were going for the screen pass, and the guy just got away from Muscarella a little too quickly.
Jervis, with a ton of upside this year, has really bought into the offense, and now the kicking unit comes out for Southside. And a flag and a sideline warning against Manhasset and their coaching staff. But as it stands right now, 37-yard field goal for Lucas Papadopoulos, the junior. So no loss of yardage on the sideline warning, even though the flag comes out. Papadopoulos from 37. High kick has the distance, but gets hooked to the left. No good. So Southside comes up empty on their first possession of the ball game. Well, Franco, we saw the distance that he had on the kick, but it's not just a matter of the kicker's ability. It has to go to the whole operation, and it's been a little difficult for Southside.
Yeah, and like you said, the distance was great. The distance was there. He had plenty of height on it. He got the ball off in time. It was just a little bit to the left. Papadopoulos needs to shake that off and get ready in case he needs to go again.
So here's Manhasset's offense, that triple option, and Kyle Melkonian making his first career varsity start. And hands off up the middle, and a pile is there. And Southside takes down Dylan Addard.
Yeah, and you said it earlier. That triple option is a big, big threat, and he did a nice job right there running the ball.
Well, the name Melkonian, of course, a famous last name here in Southside. Of course, his first cousin, Mike, a county champion last year and a state champion lacrosse player, now playing at the next level, and a face-off guy. This guy can play at the next level. Atif Heathington ahead of the pack and to the house. Untouched. Atif Heathington with the first haymaker of the afternoon, and Manhasset's on the board.
What an incredible run. And we spoke about him earlier. He's one of the key players. What an unbelievable run. Let's take a look at the replay. We had a wing tee in motion. He's coming down, and he takes the ball, finds that hole, and just uses that speed that we spoke about earlier, and he is gone for the touchdown. What an unbelievable run Unbelievable run.
Yeah, Madden Franco with the big block. And now Manhasset on for the extra point. And it's drilled by Kyle Melconi. And so he hands off, then gets the extra point. Good hold by Eugene Miller and the snap from Henry Griffin. Well, that was a big run for Lateef Hetherington. And hey, why not? First quarter, and that's already our speedy play of the game. As Lateef Hetherington really running to the house. And what a job by him. Speed Island speedy play of the game. Contact Onyx Salva and the gang and improve your speed today. Book a session at speedislandny.com. And let's see it again. We have to slow it down. That's how fast Lateef Hetherington is. And boy, he's such a dynamic back.
What a dynamic back. I mean, he made an unbelievable cut. And the minute he saw that opening, you could see where he hit the afterburners. He did an incredible job. And look, that's what it takes. When you're a 3-year starter and you're the back that's taking the entire load, that's the way to do it.
He's averaging 10 yards a carry. Had more than that. And a 62-yard gallop. And yeah, some love on the sidelines early on for Hetherington. Looking to play at the next level. The offers haven't come in yet, but perhaps some FCS, maybe Division 3 or high D3s come in. Could use Hetherington, and of course a heck of a lacrosse player.
Absolutely, but you put those runs on film, and I'm sure there's going to be some looks coming your way.
Short kick goes out of bounds. A good field position for Southside. All right, so for Southside, some insult to injury. He missed the field goal, and then 2 plays from scrimmage. They give up a big tutty. Offensively, how do you respond here for the Cyclones?
Well, that's what they need to do. They need to establish the run. They need to get right back to where they were going, march downfield, and put some points on the board. That's what we were talking about earlier with key plays on turnovers. They need to win that turnover battle.
And so Southside will take over at the 35-yard line. And we've already seen what they can do with A.J. Magarachi and Justin Singh. A 7-0 lead for Manhasset on the road. And the handoff to number 7 as Singh plows ahead. And boy, good job getting to the backfield there. That's Kingston Takahashi and Brady Balsh with the gang tackle.
Yeah, Kingston did a nice job there. Southside was going trips right, trying to establish that run game with Singh. Manhasset did a nice job stopping them.
I snap the handoff. Singh bounces off one defender, but it's a good job by Manhasset to stay with him. He was able to get past Eli Pedraza, but that's the one thing about Manhasset as a team. They defend very well and defend the run especially well.
Yeah, and Eli Pedraza did a nice job there shaking off the offensive lineman and getting into position to make that tackle. Singh couldn't do anything there except try to get to the outside and get a couple of yards.
Third down and 7. Schwartzberg rolling out, sets his feet, flings it. He's got Vetter for the first down. Takes the hit, but Brendan Vetter on the big pickup. And that moves the sticks for the Cyclones.
Yeah, and what an unbelievable job. Let's take a look at the replay here. Again, now it's third down. They're going to pass third down. He rolls out to the left. Vetter runs a great pattern. Schwartzberger throws him a really nice pass, wide open. Yeah, now, John, you and I spoke that they're trying to establish this run game, but they're doing a really nice job throwing the ball.
Yeah, and Schwartzberg can throw it. 58% completion percentage, and Singh bottled up. Big takedown. Danny Colin, the leading tackler on the JV squad last year, and a 3-sport athlete, football, wrestling, and lax, and his first suplex of the afternoon.
Yeah, that was a very, very nice play. Again, one of the guys that we called out earlier in the game, who's a trendsetter. He did a great job right there making that tackle.
Schwartzberg, he airs it out. Deep down the sideline, he's got a man in Sean Arnott, reaching end zone, touchdown. Arnott bringing the boom on that catch, hauls it in, and Southside with an answer back.
John, let's take a look at this replay. Incredible. Look, they fake the run right here. Schwartzberger does a great job, throws it out there exactly where it needs to be, and Arnott does a great job. And now look at this second effort right here. Pushing the pile and getting that touchdown, exactly what Southside needed right now.
Arnott's first touchdown of the season, the senior. Getting 6 for the Cyclones, and Papadopoulos puts it through, and we're tied at 7. Well, what a throw that was, and that's our fast fire touchdown from Blaze Pizza. Join Blaze Rewards to get access to exclusive rewards and earn flames for free pizza, cheesy bread, and more. Join now at blazepizza.com or download the Blaze Pizza app in the App Store.
John, you and I spoke about it earlier. They want to establish the run game, but they did a nice job. They're throwing the ball really well, and they might have spotted something in Manhattan's secondary by throwing these passes. So nice job.
No, you're right, and they threw in a double coverage. Headington, a very good cover corner, but that time Arnott able to get behind him, haul it in, and make the catch. And let's take another look. You're right. Check the secondary at the top of the screen.
Yeah, take a look. He runs a really nice pattern, gets right behind, nice throw, but it's that second effort that really puts him into the end zone.
5 plays, 65 yards. And now Southside will take over. And my apologies, that was Matt and Franco in the secondary. But either way, you're right. Maybe that is the one Achilles heel for Manhasset. As a former kicker, too, after missing the first field goal, you get the PAT. I'd imagine a little validation, little redemption, the feeling for Papadopoulos.
Oh, absolutely. It's so important to get that first kick through the uprights to give yourself a little more confidence, especially after missing a 37-yard field goal, which he only missed, and he's going into the win. He only missed by a little tiny bit, but again, he needs that confidence in case you need him later on in the game.
It was Matt and Franco on the return. And here's the offense for Manhasset. Didn't get a chance to introduce them last time because that guy, number 4, Lateef Headington, took it to the house for the first score of the afternoon. You've got Lamb, O'Connor, Griffith, Chang, Gahan, along with McGinnis and Ledbetter.
So here's the Manhasset offense.
And they'll run that wing T triple offense, or triple option offense. And a false start. Henry Griffith. Some happy feet.
That is a 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
And again, they're coming off that big touchdown right now. They also want to play mistake-free football, and I'm sure they want that play back right there.
Kyle Melconian in his first varsity start, taking over for Drew Schwartz, who is on the injured list. Started 16 consecutive games, and the handoff to Dylan Adder right up the gut, and gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Goes against this Southside defense that a few changes. Robbie Murray now on that defensive line. And then you've got Schiffreiler, Boyens, and Zangari. Phil Inesta's been really big on those three, and the secondary of Magarachi, Papadopoulos, and Vetter.
1 yard gain on the play, 2nd and 9 for set.
Melconi in the pitch. Headington has a block and a first down in the open field. Lateef Headington. Are you kidding me? Again, Headington with his second tutty of the day. But a flag down, and this should wipe it back.
Wow, what a big break for Southside, John. What an unbelievable run by Lateef Headington again, not getting touched.
That takes a 65-yard touchdown off the board. punch in the gut, Franco.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at the replay right here. They go and wing again. They run the same exact play, fake it, go to the option. What a great block right here. Just a little bit too much right there, holding.
I don't know how great it is if Matt and Franco was holding him.
Yeah. And the officials did a nice job calling that because that was holding right there. I'm sure he wants that one back, Matt and Franco.
I didn't even see
The rollout. Melkonian tucks and runs, still on his feet, and Melkonian. You gotta love the athleticism of Kyle Melkonian on the 10-yard John.
Yeah, Melkonian was looking downfield. Let's take a look at the replay. Rolls out to his right, looking downfield. Everyone's covered. Decides to take it himself right there, and Southside did a nice job swarming and making that tackle.
Melkonian was a second-string quarterback, got some snaps in practice, but was primarily the starting safety and would be used as a feature guy on offense sporadically. But he brings a swagger to the position, and J.I. Aquintas said that it's not as if Melkonian has no idea what he's doing. He just hasn't had any game experience, but he feels he's got the confidence. The pitch to Heathington, ball on the carpet as Heathington scurries it up, and Southside's all over it. Good job getting into the backfield in the TFL. Jimmy Loud.
Yeah, that was a really nice play by Jimmy Loud. Again, when you're running the option the way they do, everything is all timing. Let's take a look at the replay right here. Right here is a little tiny bit. He pitches it behind him, and Southside did a nice job. This is all timing, and unfortunately they couldn't get it on that one.
Yuri Carper and John Schmidt in there as well. That does it for the first quarter. We're tied at 7. Manhasset and Southside, Nassau Conference 3 football on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Going, Israel Bonikunda, running back for the New York Jets, and you're watching Varsity Media.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
For all the latest Varsity Media updates, including our game schedules, be sure to follow us on social media at Varsity Media, the home for New York high school sports. Let Blaze Pizza cater your next pizza party, graduation, celebration, or on-site business meeting. Use the QR code on the screen, punch in your address, and we'll do the rest. Ordering just got a whole lot easier with Blaze Pizza. Locations in Queens, Hicksville, Bayshore, and in Storrs, Connecticut, right off the campus of the University of Connecticut. He's Franco Biancamano. I'm John Perez, and 4th and long for Manhasset. To boot it away, it's Kyle Melkonian. And he gets it across from the 35-yard line, goes out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it. But a good punt by Melkonian and good protection as well on the special teams.
Yeah, that was a really nice punt by Melkonian. Especially, I was down on the field earlier, John, and it's windy down there, believe it or not. And he did a nice job punting it into the wind. I'm sure Southside wanted to take advantage of him going into the wind, but that was a really nice punt.
It's a 40-yard punt and pins Southside to their own 30-yard line. Well, not exactly windy right now, but I get your point. And you're right, it is breezy. Colder temperature, too. That affects the football. And there you go. There's the wind. You say it, Franco, and makes it happen.
Absolutely.
That's why you're the mayor of Rockville Center. First play from scrimmage. Justin Singh goes into the Manhasset defense. Parker Madden takes him down. Parker Madden, 51 in white, the brains of the operation defensively. 24 tackles coming into today. Someone a two-way player and a two-sport athlete as well. Catcher on the baseball team. Came up halfway through the season last year. And you know, I know the big thing right now on social media is bringing the boom, but he can lay the hits.
Oh, he is a big, big hitter, and that's one of the reasons why they brought him up last year, because of that.
Consecutive gives to Justin Singh. Shakes out of a tackle and gets sprung into the open field. Justin Singh down the sideline. Foot race, touchdown. What a run for Justin Singh. And boy, these long runs keep on coming. Southside in front.
Let's take a look at this replay, John. What an incredible play right here. They're sticking to their run game. Watch this second effort right here as he was almost tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And like we talked about earlier, look at that breakaway speed that he has.
70 yards to the house for number 7.
And I'm sure Takahashi would wants to have that tackle back that he had behind the backfield.
Schiffreiler the snap, Schwartzberg the hold, and the extra point is good by Lucas Papadopoulos. 14-7 Southside. That last touchdown was a fast-fire touchdown from Blaze Pizza. At Blaze Pizza, it's the best place to grab a fast-fired pizza made with delicious ingredients and over 30 toppings to choose from. Salads, lemonades, and more at Blaze Pizza. There's no wrong way to play. There's no wrong way to give the ball to Justin Singh either.
No, they want to establish that run game. It's homecoming, exciting, jam-packed crowd here today, and that's an incredible run by Singh.
You know, to quote the old great NBA coach, Doug Collins, but we'll use Justin Singh on this one, it basically seems like get it to Justin Singh and get the heck out of the way.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you gotta really commend him for that second effort that he did right there. He was stopped, and he just kept driving his feet, saw that opening, and right down the sideline. I remember when we did a game last year, he did the same exact thing going down the sideline. He's got that great speed.
And someone that, and of course you can't do this, but you would love to have this year's Justin Singh on last year's squad, especially with as good as Jack Lozito was probably at about 60% come championship time and just taking on the carnage and all of that too. But either way, Southside is satisfied with what they've gotten out of Justin Singh now, and as Singh goes, so do the Cyclones.
Absolutely. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Papadopoulos steps into it and chips it over, and here's Atif Heathington. Well, keep an eye on him. He's been their Justin Singh, but he'll say he's his own man, and Heathington gets it to the 36-yard line after the 12-yard return.
Well, John, let's break that down. They give it to Heathington on an option, and he runs it down, but they get called back on a holding. And this is what we spoke about, the turnover battle in the beginning for key plays. That's exactly what they wanted to stay away from.
And Manhasset will start there.
Well, Manhasset, yeah, like you said, that big run, penalty wiped it off. It's been a track meet so far through the first quarter and change. And Melkonian under center. Heathington goes in motion. And right up the middle was Madden Franco. And Franco came into the game. 14 touches, 98 yards, and a couple of TDs, the returning starter. Got 3 really good options. And of course, it's the name of the offense, triple option, but your options include Madden Franco, Atif Heathington, and Dylan Addard. And these are guys that average more than 5 yards a carry. Pretty much the same runner as well, and they're all 3 of them very fast. Southside having trouble locating, but the ball goes on the dirt, and the Cyclones pick it up. What a job by the Cyclones defense. John Schmidt with the fumble recovery. Let's see it again, Frank.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay again. They're going right back to the run game, but you got to hold on to that ball. They did a nice job stripping the ball out, and look who falls on top. It's Schmidt.
Now a short field for Southside.
First and 10 Southside.
And during our meeting this week when you and I spoke, Manhasset wants to stay away from mistakes. And that could be their worst enemy right there. And again, another mistake right there that's going to cost them.
Handoff, Justin Singh on the sweep. Singh bounces a couple of tacklers and then brought down Madden Franco after the 2-yard pickup. We mentioned the struggles in the red zone last week, only getting 6 points and 3 trips in the red zone. This week, they haven't gotten to the red zone, but they've gotten 2 60-plus yard touchdowns.
Yeah,
Go figure.
compliments of Singh. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And a nice job by the big offensive front. You got to give them credit. Every time you score on a run play, you got to give credit to the offensive line.
Talk about it in a second, but check out Jimmy Loud, number 58, on the offensive position today, and he's only got one working mitt, the hand up the middle, and that's A.J. Magarachi. There's Jimmy Loud right there in the middle. You see the pink cast. Boy, it's got to be so tough to not just play the offensive line. He plays both ways with a broken wing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, especially when you can't use your hand. I mean, and then it takes a lot of courage for him to say, hey, cast it up. I got to get in there and support my team. And he's doing a really nice job.
He was one of those call-ups last year and a big reason why Southside was able to go the distance that they went, especially in the playoffs against tough defenses like Floral Park and Plain Edge, adding that extra pass and run protection.
Absolutely, absolutely. Big part of that team last year.
Southside didn't see something that they liked on offense, so they call a quick timeout. We'll step aside as well on the Varsity Media Sports Network. We're watching Varsity Media, New York's premier high school sports network. Homecoming weekend, week 7 here in Rockville Center, and Southside with a 14-7 lead. And the play on 3rd and 5. Running near side is Justin Singh. And it'll come up a yard short.
Yeah, and this is probably 4th down territory for them, John. Unless they want to punt it and pin them deep, which is also another good option. But it looks like it's 4th down situation here.
Yeah, you're looking at a 49-yard field goal if there's no gain. Or at least where it is right now. So it'll be 4th and 2.
Cyclone offense staying on the field, 4th and 2 for Southside.
Justin Singh, one of the top rushers in the county. See if it goes that way. It does. Right up the middle. Singh's got a first down. It's wrestled to the ground at the 25-yard line. 7-yard run for Justin Singh. He continues to pile up that yardage.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's take a look at this replay. They go into a wishbone with 2 lead backs. Singh takes it right up the middle, right between Loudon, Gigante, and Cialis, right up the gut, and getting that first down.
You mentioned the offensive line earlier, and this is one big group that's responsible why Justin Singh has been so good. A.J. Magarachi on 1st and 10. It's about halfway home and pinned at the 20.
And again, a really, really nice job. They're establishing this run. They're going to pound it and keep pounding it until they drive all the way downfield.
Southside with wins over Valley Stream North and Bethpage, but then back-to-back losses to Garden City and Hewlett. And here's Singh, ranging wide and tackled from behind. On the takedown from Brady Balch. Balch 6'2", 270, pure steel. I mentioned he's the Chaminade transfer, but Jay Iaquinta says he's been one of the best additions. And Manhasset's had a ton of additions this year, especially players that are now coming back over to this Manhasset team as well.
Yeah, John, they have a really nice program, and the fact that you can transfer over to come back and play for Manhasset just goes to show what a great coaching staff that they do have.
Well, Iaquinta has been around the block, and More on that in a second as play goes straight up the middle. And a first down for Magarachi.
Bulldozes his way down the middle. Very close to the markers, and he got it. Another cycle.
And again, John, like you said it, they are pounding behind this big offensive front, and they're doing a nice job. They're establishing, they're tiring out that Manhasset defense, pounding the ball, and again, first down, driving.
You see that right side of the line as well. Jack Cialis, number 54, called in as the fire squad, and with Ryan Healy on the shelf dealing with a sickness, Cialis and the rest of the crew has done a good job, and so is this guy, Justin Singh. Goes to the right side and on a 3-yard dive, the gain for Singh.
Picks up about 3 yards on the play, maybe 4.
You know, I had a chance to talk to Singh before the game during warm-ups, and man, was he excited, pumped up for homecoming, and he's really starting to show it today.
Well, everything just hits different as a senior. And of course, this is the last time that he'll be playing in a homecoming game. And remember, Franco, you only get 4 of them if you're lucky.
Right. That's right.
Final 5 minutes of the first half. Here is the senior Singh.
Puts it back up the middle, but nothing there. Third and about 5.
Now, John, in your opinion, what do you? For me, this is to put points on the board. I would put points on the board. If it's 4th down, I would kick the field goal. I think
you always want to kick the field goal.
Well, Papadopoulos got his confidence back. He has the wind at his back. I think you need to put points on the board and go up by 2 scores. Your opinion?
No, it's definitely something that Southside can do. I think the way that Justin Singh has been running the ball, too, might have a say in that, especially with if he's averaging 5 yards a clip, this is enough for a first down and keep the drive going. Handoff to Singh. Up the middle, it's all mute. Justin Singh with another touchdown. He takes your 3, raises you another 3, and Southside leads it 20-7 here in the second.
He'll take it. Let's take a look at this replay. They show a different formation. They show a pass formation, and he's running right behind Gigante and Loud, and he takes it into the end zone. Unbelievable play for Southside right now.
20-yard run for Justin Singh. 2 TDs today. And Papadopoulos on for the extra point.
You were right on that one. They should not have kicked the field goal.
Well, I was just expressing scenarios. You want to kick a 50-yarder. You personally, not see the teams.
Yeah, on 2nd down.
Good hold there by Schwartzberg. Papadopoulos puts it in. And a 21-7 lead for Southside, and that touchdown was a fast-fire touchdown from Blaze Pizza. You can swing by your local Blaze Pizza or by ordering online or over the phone. And they'll be ready to fire up your perfect pizza for delivery or choose to pick it up in store. Ordering just got a whole lot easier with Blaze Pizza. At Blaze Pizza, there's no wrong way to play. For Justin Singh, there's no wrong way to play either.
No, absolutely. He is on a mission. He's on a mission. Like you said earlier, they're fighting for a playoff spot. They need to do everything that they can. Manhasset is 5-1, rolling, and Southside said, look, you're not going to get past us if we've got something to say about it.
Well, you know who else is fighting for a playoff spot? This should be a fun one next week. Wantagh, Cold Spring Harbor, Friday night. From Cold Spring Harbor, the Seahawks knocking off Plain Edge earlier this year, and Wantagh and Keith Sachs, along with, I think they still have one martini there. There's always a martini at Wantagh, and a loaded offense. Should be a good one. Friday night, 7 o'clock, right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
On the back of Justin Singh, 4:07 to go in the half. Papadopoulos getting set to kick off to Manhasset.
21-7 the score. Southside, you have to love what, or at least the cheerleaders love what they're seeing so far. This has been a tough place to play over the last couple of years here in Rockville Center. Southside winning all of their home games last year. They finally had that streak snapped against Elmont earlier this year, a Week 2 loss. And on the return, Manhasset with a shorter field and will recoup their offense at the 37-yard line.
Nice special teams play by Patron.
And I think you and I were discussing it at break. They need to establish, Manhasset needs to establish their run game mistake-free. If they want to come back into this game, they need to slow the pace down a little bit and go mistake-free.
Well, one of their costly mistakes took a 65-yard touchdown run off the board. Dylan Addard on first down as he continues to tug forward.
That's number 24, Dylan Attard.
Addard 5'10", 205, a weight room guy, and J.I. Aquinta says he's a bull.
Gain of 7 on the play.
He get a solid 4 yards, but a old-fashioned type runner.
Reminds me of a Mike Allstott, just running right up the middle.
Well, here's Heathington, and Heathington bouncing off his own guy and brought down. Papadopoulos with the first touch, and then Southside rallies over.
Heathington with a nice run across midfield into Cyclone territory.
Going from 0 to 60 in 3.5. Atif Heathington showing off the legs.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay. His speed is incredible, and if you watch this, he is running into people. He's running into his own players. That's how fast he's going. He almost broke another one right there. That was a very, very, very incredible run by him.
Papadopoulos had the first touch, and then second man in there was John Schmidt. 3-minute mark, second quarter. Manhasset needs a score. From the 35-yard line, up the middle is Madden Franco, and he'll gain, call it 8, and set up second and short. This is the offensive line that has been plugging the holes or opening up the holes for Manhasset, and Franco, they've done a great job as well, led by Henry Griffith and Tristan Chang. McGinnis, Ledbetter, and Declan Gahan. On the pitch, Madden Franco inside the 10, diving forward. Ball comes out again, goes out of bounds, and they'll say he was down. So no turnover, and downed at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay. They run the toss, motion out of the wing T. He gets the toss, he gets to the outside, and he puts a nice run together right here, making a bunch of people from Southside miss. And again, that looked a little close there, but the referee called it.
Manhasset working quickly up the middle, touchdown. Exactly what Manhasset wanted, and then some extracurriculars afterward. Dylan Addard with the TD to make this a one-score game.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay right here. They run out of motion. They hand it to the big fullback right up the gut, pounding his hand, pounding his feet, right behind McGinnis. Again, like you said, Chang and Griffith, they do a nice job right there.
Be unsportsmanlike that will just push the extra point back. We're going to check that, offsetting. So it looks like Declan Gahan and Jack Roche won't be exchanging any holiday cards. Melkonian right down the middle makes it 21-14. Well, we mentioned the road to a county title runs through Hofstra, and Varsity Media has all the coverage on the Varsity Media Pass, starting with the semifinal round on November 14th, all the way up until the 16th. Conference 1, 2, 3, and 4 semifinals will be live streamed on VarsityMediaPass.com, and then for the championship games, those will be on our YouTube channel free of charge, thanks to our presenting sponsor, Lay's Pizza. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube.com/VarsityMedia. He's Franco Biancamano. I'm John Perez, and Franco, good response by Manhasset last drive.
Yes, and that's exactly what they needed. They needed to, I'm sure that their coach told them, let's slow it down, let's establish a nice drive, and let's get back into the end zone to get back into this game.
Here are the standings coming into this week, so we don't count last night's game, but Manhasset, the victory here today would push them above Elmont and get that number 2 seed, and you'd rather play Garden City in the county final if chalk is up there. But for Southside, they're playing desperate. They need to move up. They need to win this week. They need some help, but don't want to fall below that 8th spot.
No, I agree with you. And this game right here is a big win in the PowerPoint rankings. If you can beat a team, with a 5-1 record, I think you're going to move up, and that's exactly what they're looking for, John.
Southside, you remember that 35-10 victory right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. A dominating effort by the Cyclones. Now Manhasset, their mission to keep it a one-score game going into the half. Magarachi fields it inside the 10 and then races forward. And Magarachi with a 16-yard return. Justin Singh and the rest of the Cyclones offense back out on the field with another 2 to play in the first half. Coming up on the Varsity Media Sports Network, one more regular season week in both the public and private schools. Should be a fun public school matchup Friday night. Wantagh takes on Cold Spring Harbor. And then, of course, that marathon Saturday, St. Peter's, St. John the Baptist from West Islip. You can watch both of those games on youtube.com/varsitymedia. Schwartzberg the give to Singh. And Pyle driven back. And there's a couple of set players in there. First touch was Marcus Davis, the junior.
Yeah, I think it's very, very important for Southside to go into the half, without giving them an opportunity to tie the game up. So they need to. I'm still trying to figure out what Coach Ernesto is thinking right now. Does he want to put another one on the board, or does he want to go into the half up 7 points?
Well, the good thing is they've established the run in bunches, so I think he's playing with house money here, where if you give it to Singh and you get 5 yards, keep the clock going, and you know that Singh has the capacity to break one. And a timeout taken by Manhasset, so they want to get the ball back as well. We'll take their timeout with them as well here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports. High school sports fans, Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
Back here on the Varsity Media Sports Network, J.I. Aquinta using his first timeout of the half. It's 3rd and 5 right now. Ball at the 34-yard line. And, Franco, you'd have to imagine if you're Manhasset, if you get a stop here, call a timeout, and then you could presumptively get the ball back with just about a minute to play in the first half and a chance to tie.
Absolutely, and that's what I think Coach Aquinta is looking to do. Coach Aquinta is looking to get that ball back.
Justin Singh in the backfield on the right side, Magarachi on the left. Schwartzberg in the gun in the hard count. Manhasset doesn't bite. Pass play, quick hitter. He's got a man, and it's caught. That's Sean Arnott, but does he have enough for a first down? Does not. He's short. And it'll be 4th and 1. Iaquinta not calling timeout yet.
The Cyclones. 4th and about 1.
And now calls a timeout. What's an extra 10 seconds run off the clock? But, Frank, I'll have you put your coach's hat on if you're Southside as we bring it back in here. It's 4th and short. Now, what do you draw up if you're Southside? Are you expecting them to punt or go for it?
Well, what I think, and what they did in the end zone over here, but when they scored, I think you go wishbone, you power right up the middle behind that big offensive line, loud, gigante, and you go for the first down. And then you can go into the half up 7 points. That's what I would do, even though I would want to punt the ball, though. But you know what? You don't want to give the ball back to them right now because, with Headington, he could break one at any time.
Right, and that's definitely what's on the ledger for Phil Ernesto. But Manhasset's played it well. They've gotten the stops. They've gotten the timeouts. So Southside has their skill guys out there. They also have a few timeouts in their pocket and could try a hard count and try and get a first down as well.
Yeah, and I think, and there we go. And I think that this is the right call for them.
Well, a timeout taken by Manhasset, back-to-back timeouts, which I guess at the high school level you can do. In the pros, you can't call back-to-back timeouts, but they allow it here. And for Iaquinta, you got a chance to see the offense, and now what's he drawing up and what's he telling his team?
Yeah, so they wanted to take a look at what they were going to do. They also wanted to see that they were going to go for it. And I think that's a smart move right there because, again, you pump the ball to them, anything could happen. A bad snap, a drop ball, a block punt. So I think this is the best move for them to do.
Well, we mentioned before about this Manhasset squad and about how they've gotten a bunch of talent back. Well, what a year it's been as well. And, the boys are back in town, and particularly for Manhasset. And, this has been an ongoing thing through schools that have great lacrosse players. They'll sit out their junior year, play lacrosse, but coming back, you see Dan O'Connor, Brian Riley, Keith Lamb, Danny Colin, Eric Cerula, George Hoppy, Henry Ledbetter, James Ledbetter, Colin Highland, Lucas Lyrian. All lacrosse or spring sports guys that stood out their junior year, got commitments to play other sports at the next level, and now they're playing their senior year for Manhasset as Schwartzberg trying the hard count. And now Ernesto calls a timeout.
Timeout charge to the Southside this time. Timeout Cyclones.
Well, it looks, John, what it looks to me is each head coach is looking to see what the other team is going to do. So, Coach Iaquinta wanted to see what the Cyclones were going to do, and Coach Ernesto wanted to see what Manhasset was going to do on defense if they went into that wishbone formation, and it's exactly what they wanted to see.
It's always a game within a game, and I don't know. This is a team that has won a championship last year. 4 wins, 5 wins. They'll have to win out in the regular season to get back to 4 wins, currently 2-4. But I'm sure there's somebody at home just screaming at their monitor saying, we'll just run the ball or just punt it. What's with the chess match? But these are the decisions that these coaches are making, and
well, we spoke about the importance of this game, so each coach is looking to move their chess pieces to make the right move.
Well, this is huge for Southside power points-wise, and they're going to go for it. Schwartzberg, the push up the middle, and Schwartzberg enough for a first down.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay, John. Exactly what we spoke about wishbone, but they decide to go with a quarterback sneak behind that big offensive line, and I guess you almost kind of call it a little bit of a tushy push right up the gut.
Hurry up offense, and Southside goes empty. And then a timeout taken by Southside. Well, they got the first down. It looked as if Ernesto and the coaching staff called 2 plays. If you get the first down, this is the next play that you're going to run. But the team wasn't ready for it. They were out there late subbing and then had 12 men on the field, so Ernesto called a quick timeout with 14.3 seconds left.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that he is not happy about that because this is what you draw up. This is what you practice. You run this. This is the situation that they probably worked on in practice, and to have 12 men on the field and waste another timeout is something he did not want to do.
Especially with if you take a deep shot, get in field goal range, then you could call a timeout and set up your kicker.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stick around for our halftime entertainment. As the Southside dance team.
First and 10 from the 44. 3 receivers near side. Boyens in the slot. You've got Jack Mullen and then Sean Arnott near side. Sing in the backfield with Schwartzberg. 14 seconds to go first half. Into the flat. Boyens makes the catch in stride and then gets out of bounds. With 9 seconds left in the second quarter. 12th catch of the year for Boyens, someone who's had a couple of big catches. In last year's title run, he was one of those guys that was thrown into the fire. Strong player, plays with an edge.
Southside with
Now 121 receiving yards on the season.
Yeah, and look for a run on this play, John.
Yep, they give it right to Singh, right up the middle. And Justin Singh with enough for a first down, but maybe not enough time, as they'll respot it with 1.3. Southside has their final timeout. See if they use it. Ernesto has his headset off. And Southside at least going to the sideline, and will go to the locker room. And all of that for naught. One half of football in the books. Southside with a much-needed response after back-to-back losses. How about Justin Singh with 2 touchdowns in the first half? Cyclones leading 21-14 on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any teams looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
And look at this opportunity. Feldman behind. Jersey pulled. Feldman! Feldman!
Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground at first. Quinn's up with it. Feeds to Varela. It's a no-hitter! And Division's moving on. Nassau County AA champions.
As West barks out the signal. West is going to keep it himself inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Southside.
Varsity Media offers sportscast coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck. For the latest news in high school sports, be sure to check out varsitymedia.net or follow us on social media at Varsity Media.
Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the fall, but spots are limited. Contact us today for football, soccer, field hockey, and volleyball by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net. When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
High school sports fans, Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
Wait, oh my God!
Oh, hello, hi, how are you? All right. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? All right, I'm Ron. Oh, what's going on? How you doing, sir? How you doing? I'm Ron. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh my God!
Oh, hello, hi, how are you? How you doing?
Oh my God.
I'm Ron. Nice to meet you. Blaze right now is offering a large shareable pizza here with real ingredients. Not frozen, none of that frozen crust, all right? Right. So I want to show you some beautiful, unique toppings that we have. Artichoke, arugula. Wow. You like that type of stuff? That's for you, all right? Oh, no, I'm Ron. I don't know who LeBron is. Me and you take a selfie. Come on in. Hey, that's Ron. You tell your friends to take you to Blaze Pizza and tell them Ron sent you, okay? All right, put it there. I got it. You ever take Ron's hat? That's yours.
Oh my God!
For all the latest Varsity Media updates, including our game schedules, be sure to follow us on social media at Varsity Media, the home for New York high school sports. Hey parents, how about a bobblehead for your athlete? Bobbleheads are one of the most preferred personalized gift items today, and it's so easy to order. All you need is a photo of your athlete, a model number from our extensive collection of bobbleheads, and the sculpting process begins. 2 proofs are sent for your approval, and once it's approved, in a few weeks, your bobblehead is on the way. It's that simple. Order your bobblehead today by logging into varsitymediapass.com and click catalogs or call 516-403-2050.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050. You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any teams looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
And look at this opportunity. Feldman behind. Jersey pulled. Feldman! Feldman!
Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground at first. Quinn's up with it. Feeds to Varela. It's a no-hitter. And Division's moving on. Nassau County AA champions.
As West barks out the signal. West is going to keep it himself inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown. Touchdown, Southside.
Varsity Media offers sportscast coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck. For the latest news in high school sports, be sure to check out varsitymedia.net or follow us on social media at Varsity Media.
Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the fall, but spots are limited. Contact us today for football, soccer, field hockey, and volleyball by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net. When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
High school sports fans, Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
Wait. Oh my god!
Oh, hello, hi, how are you? All right. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? All right, I'm Ron. Oh, what's going on? How you doing, sir? How you doing? I'm Ron. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh my god!
Oh, hello, hi, how are you? How you doing?
Oh my God.
I'm Ron, nice to meet you. Blaze right now is offering a large shareable pizza here with real ingredients. Not frozen, none of that frozen crust, all right? Right. So I want to show you some beautiful, unique toppings that we have. Artichoke, arugula.
Wow.
You like that type of stuff? That's for you, all right? Oh, no, I'm Ron. I don't know who LeBron is. Me and you take a selfie. Come on in. Hey, that's Ron. You tell your friends to take you to Blaze Pizza and tell them Ron sent you, okay? All right, put it there. I got it. You ever take Ron's hat? That's yours.
Oh my god!
For all the latest Varsity Media updates, including our game schedules, be sure to follow us on social media at Varsity Media, the home for New York high school sports. Hey parents, how about a bobblehead for your athlete? Bobbleheads are one of the most preferred personalized gift items today, and it's so easy to order. All you need is a photo of your athlete, a model number from our extensive collection of bobbleheads, and the sculpting process begins. 2 proofs are sent for your approval, and once it's approved, in a few weeks, your bobblehead is on the way. It's that simple. Order your bobblehead today by logging into varsitymediapass.com and click catalogs or call 516-403-2050.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050. You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any teams looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
And look at this opportunity. Feldman behind. Jersey pulled. Feldman! Feldman!
Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground at first. Twins up with it. Feeds to Varela. It's a no-hitter! And Division's moving on. Nassau County AA champions.
As West barks out the signal. West is going to keep it himself inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Southside.
Varsity Media offers sportscast coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck. For the latest news in high school sports, be sure to check out varsitymedia.net or follow us on social media at Varsity Media.
Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the fall, but spots are limited. Contact us today for football, soccer, field hockey, and volleyball by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net. When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
high school sports fans. Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
Welcome back to Rockville Center. Manhasset trailing Southside 21-14. As we welcome you back here in Rockville Center and in the broadcast booth. He's Franco Biancamano. I'm John Perez. I'll have you put your coach's hat on, and we'll start with Manhasset. What's the message that Jay Iaquinta is telling his team?
Yeah, I think he's telling them after that last drive, and they put 7 on the board, he said, look, let's calm down, let's establish our drive, and let's get into the end zone, because this game is not far from over.
No, not at all. But the way that Justin Singh's been running the ball for Southside, he's been incredible. 2 touchdowns today for more than 60 yards on each run. What can you say about the job of Singh?
He's doing an incredible job. He's running behind that big offensive line. They're giving him the ball. He's holding on to the ball. He's not putting the ball on the ground, and he's doing an excellent job looking for that open area and getting into the end zone, John.
Southside played at Hofstra last year. So did Manhasset. They got to the semifinals as well. This year, the road to the county titles will be on the Varsity Media Pass. We've got all your coverage starting with the semifinal round on November 14th through that weekend to the 16th. Conference 1, 2, 3, and 4 semifinals can be ordered on varsitymediapass.com, and the winners of those games will go to the finals where you can watch them for free on YouTube thanks to our presenting sponsor, Blaze Pizza. Be sure to subscribe right now, youtube.com/varsitymedia. There's Jay Iaquinta, and let's see this game once again standings-wise, how this has to do going forward. Manhasset, if the season ended today, and at least coming into this week, Manhasset is the 2 seed. Southside, thanks to PowerPoint, is actually higher than their 2-4 record suggests. You see they're ahead of Lynbrook and Bethpage. But either way, big game for both of these squads.
Huge game for both of them. Southside wants to get in. And again, like you said, they came in seated very high. So their PowerPoint rankings are up a little bit higher. But they want to establish. You know, we talk about it all the time. It's how you play football towards the end of the season. And this is how they want to start playing.
Southside next week will take on Floral Park. And you can imagine that Floral Park's been waiting for the Cyclones since last November. Manhasset closes out their regular season on the road against Belmore JFK. And there you see Matt and Franco and Heathington, 2 explosive runners. Heathington on the right had a 65-yard touchdown run pulled back on the holding penalty. But Manhasset doing a good job defensively at the end of the second quarter, keeping Southside off the board. And now we'll get the offense to start half number 2. And a little wind, and we'll do it again. It's always the most frustrating thing, right, as a kicker?
It's a frustrating thing, yes. I'll never forget. That's happened to all kickers, and that's actually happened to me in a game.
There's nothing you could do. Well, the thing is, don't touch it, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. So we were kicking off we were actually playing the Arizona Cardinals when I was in Denver, and we were kicking the ball off, and right before the ball was getting kicked off, it fell off the tee, and the refs didn't know what was going on. It was incredible, but yeah, as long as you don't touch the ball, you can re-kick it again.
Heathington has to play it out of the end zone and gets a 15-yard return. And so a good recovery by Manhasset. Kyle Melkonian back out there. Hasn't had more than 2 passes in the first half, but your thoughts on Melkonian managing the offense at his first varsity start at QB1?
Yeah, he's doing a really nice job. Again, running that option he needs to make the right reads running the option, and he's doing a really nice job for his first start. And he's starting to settle in, and I think he's going to be ready to go in the second half.
He's their place kicker as well, and drilled 2 extra points, and he's got a boot on him. Dylan Addard, first play from scrimmage, picks up 8 on a positive yardage. Addard, one of those 3-headed monsters out of the backfield for Manhasset.
Yeah, and you and I discussed it earlier. He is a big, big runner who just loves to pound the ball, and you could see it today. He's doing a really nice job. Every time he gets that ball up the middle, he's gaining 4 or 5 yards at a clip.
Second down and 5. Matt and Franco barrels forward, has a first down, and pinned at the 29-yard line. After the 7-yard gain.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay. Headington is in motion, and he's leading the charge. And Adler's running right up the gut.
For the Manhasset football team.
On first down, straight up the middle. Addard. Ball comes out again. Southside's on it, but a flag on the opposite end of the field. And we'll see where this goes. This is the third time that Manhasset has coughed up the football. And Southside looking for its second fumble recovery of the afternoon. And the referees converge.
Yeah, John, they look to be pointing towards Southside, and if that's the case.
Conference right around the line of scrimmage, no signal yet. Ball came loose. Awaiting the flag.
It was really quick. The flag came out, then the fumble. So face mask called against Southside. And let's see it again. A huge sigh of relief from Manhasset.
Yeah, right there. You see it. Right there. Murray just happens to grab the face mask, pull it down, and they fumble. They want that one back.
And that seemed to be the reason why the ball was jarred loose as well.
Penalty goes against Southside.
And you and I were talking about it during the break. Southside needs to come out mistake-free in order to capitalize and try to get this win. And they have to stay away from these mistakes.
First down from the 49. Addard, back-to-back carries and picks up 3.
Number 24, Dylan Addard, with a 5-yard run.
Addard, one of those weight room guys, old-fashioned type fullback.
Multiple Cyclones in on the stop.
He's been getting a lot of carries on first and second down.
Second and a long.
Yeah, and putting their offense in a great position. He puts their offense in a great position, gaining 4 yards at a time.
Inside carry, short gain, Manhasset. It was Addard. 3 straight runs.
Addard again into Cyclone territory. Picks up about 3 yards.
Yeah, he looks like a weight room guy, John. Running behind McGinnis and Ledbetter.
At the Cyclone 44-yard line.
Good size on this Manhasset offensive line. A big reason why they're fighting for that second seed, and should Garden City lose, a potential shot at the top seed. That's going to be short, but what a stop. Right down the middle by Jaden Johnson. Jaden Johnson, once again, the son of the former Nassau County champion, Chris Johnson, and laying the lumber, making Dad proud, and a pushback.
Yeah, this one's short. They moved it back. This one's short.
Not exactly field goal range, even though Melkonian has a leg on him. But 4th and short, in the way that Manhasset has been running the ball, trailing by a score, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, and I think the way you're running the ball up the middle with Adhard, I think you give him the ball and you just let him pound it.
4th and 1, Melkonian. And Franco goes in motion, settles behind Melkonian. Now Heathington moves. Right up the middle, Melkonian enough for a first down. 4-yard jaunt for Melkonian, and that moves the sticks for set.
Yeah, that was a great call. Let's take a look at this replay. They show a different formation. He sees something right up the middle, and then the guys just get right behind him and push him. Melkonian did a nice job right there getting that first down.
I mean, Hassett moving quickly. As Melkonian scurries to the line and then pitches to Heathington. Heathington ranging wide and then driven down Ryan Schiffreiler with his first tackle of the second half.
Trying out the left side of the Cyclone defense.
Yeah, Headington right there on that toss had 3 lead blockers in front of him, looking to find that window and get into the end zone.
Headington, that 4.6 40 time, over 500 yards rushing this season, and one of those burners out of the Manhasset backfield. This time he gives it to Infranco. Matt Infranco has a first down inside the 20 and pulled down just shy of the 15. 16-yard pickup.
Yeah, let's take a look. What a nice play. Reverse pivots, sends it to the other guy, to the other side. Matt Infranco following Headington, following his lead blockers, getting another first down.
Put him at the 17, the pitch, Headington. Headington has some blocks and a touchdown. From 17 yards out, Ateef Headington finds the end zone. And here comes Manhasset.
What a great run. There's only so much you can do to hold this young man back. Look at this. Let's toss it to the other side, run the same exact play. He looks for those open spaces, and he gets in for the touchdown. Like you said, with that 4.6 speed, it's hard to stop.
Melkonian. And that kick is good. The long snap from Henry Griffith and Eugene Miller, the hold. We're tied at 21. Early stages of the third quarter on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching Varsity Media, New York's premier high school sports network.
Back here in Rockville Center, we're tied at 21. Manhasset on their first offensive series, Franco, punching one in and tying it up.
Yeah, and this is probably what they talked about at halftime. Say, hey, look, we get the ball back. Let's establish a run. Let's march downfield, and let's tie this game up. Now it's time for the Cyclones to play that same game.
Ateef Headington with what would have been his third TD, but one taken back, so he'll settle for his second TD. And now Manhasset puts it away to the Cyclones. Brendan Vetter makes the catch at the 9-yard line and chugs ahead. Has some space. Brendan Vetter with a head of steam. Spun down at the 30-yard line. And they give him a few extra yards as well, and Southside takes over at their own 32. Well, this is the Southside schedule. One more game after today against Floral Park, and of course, the schedule brought to you by Move Better with Melissa Barrett PT. Book a session today. Well, Floral Park on the road to end out the regular season. Should Southside win, that be their third win of the season. And then PowerPoints-wise, really help to get a victory against Floral Park. They're currently 4-2 on the season as well. It's Schwartzberg and Justin Singh. First play from scrimmage. And Justin Singh, a gain of 4. Someone so tough to bring down.
Singh opens the Cyclones' second half offense with a 6-yard run right up the middle, stopped by number 54, Kingston Takahashi.
Kingston Takahashi with the tackle. Takahashi wearing 54 for white. Someone who was originally a linebacker and then had some injuries, and Eli Pedraza got banged up, so Takahashi moved over to D-end, and someone who's a track player and can really cut down and close out the gaps. Justin Singh piling forward and pushed down by Brian Riley, the transfer from Chaminade.
Yeah, Singh is doing a really nice job. He's fighting for yards, keeps fighting for yards behind that big offensive line, and
Takahashi, middle of the screen. And there you see, we mentioned Jimmy Loud earlier with a broken hand, and now you see Eli Pedraza as well, 55, in that blue club. It's like just having a mallet.
he's doing an excellent job doing it.
Singh shakes a few tacklers, spinorama, and all that, and he gains 2.
Fighting his way through Manhasset defenders. Picks up a couple.
Forward
Yeah,
progress
they
in the yard, yeah.
John, they just keep giving him the ball. They do, they keep giving him the ball. What do you do on a situation like this now? Do you punt it, or do you try to go for it?
Well, we'll see. They've gone for it in the past. They're 2 for 2 on 4th down, and Schwartzberg just getting the call from the OC. Perhaps a hard count.
I like it. They've been very successful on 4th and 2.
Pistol formation, extra blocker in the backfield is Jack Muscarella, and a flag from all the way downfield. A flag and then a timeout called. And timeout called by Southside with 4:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Well, let Blaze Pizza cater your next pizza party, graduation, celebration, or on-site business meeting using the QR code on your screen. Simply punch in your address, and we'll do the rest. Ordering just got a whole lot easier with Blaze Pizza. Locations in Queens, Hicksville, Bayshore, and in Stores, Connecticut, and Yukon. Week 7 means homecoming here in Rockville Center, and I know you know this, Franco, through the connection of the RVC Titans, and this crowd really gets behind their football team and sells out every week as well, and some dancing as well, and you know what? Always a great atmosphere here.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it's such a great program with the RVC Titans. It's it's these young athletes that are starting at a young age, coming through the program, and hopefully one day they're going to be right here. We're going to be right here calling their game.
We'll see. Now, something happened here. So I think that Southside went a little too early, and it was a false start. So that'll push him back. And Southside tried to catch Manhasset leaning.
Yeah, and Coach Ernesto does not like the call.
Let's see the replay. I don't know where the movement came from, but now Southside sends out their punting unit.
Yeah, and again, this is something that they did not want. This is the situation they did not want to be in. You go from 4th and short to now you have to punt the ball away.
Magarachi to punt. Heathington and Franco back to receive, and the end-over-end kick. And Heathington picks it up at the 25-yard line. And ranging forward, flag is out on the near side of the field as Heathington is brought down around the 33-yard line.
Yeah, Heathington just misjudged that punt. Did a nice job to get the ball back, and we'll just wait to see what the flag was on.
34-yard punt, 5-yard return, and let's see what the penalty is. So go against Manhasset.
Against Manhasset, that is a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Manhasset will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's actually good field position, John.
In a tie game.
How so?
Well, you get a 34-yard punt, and then you get a penalty. So when it brings you back like that, it's as long as it's inside the 20-yard line, it's a pretty good punt by Southside.
Dylan Addard on first down.
Yeah, it's easier to go 60 yards than 80 yards.
Short gain on the play for Manhasset. 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8.
Dylan Addard has been getting the lion's share of the carries on 1st and 2nd down. Franco goes in motion, the give to Addard. And pulled down after the 4-yard pickup. DeAndre Mullins-Newberry with his first tackle of the second half.
Yeah, you and I spoke about it. He is a trendsetter. He sets the offense up for short yardage. 5 yards at a time. Now you're running him up the middle. Now you're getting first downs. This is exactly what Manhasset wanted to do to establish their run game.
First and 10 from the 31. And opening up a seam, Dylan Addard. It's a foot race deep into Southside territory. Lunging forward to the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. 69 yards to the house. Manhasset's in front. Dylan Addard.
Run. Let's take a look at this replay. Again, giving him the ball right up the middle. He finds a seam behind his big left guard and his right guard, and he's taking it. Not only is he big in the weight room, but he also showed a little bit of speed right there, John.
Papadopoulos with a drag down, but Dylan Addard with his 7th touchdown of the year. And Manhasset has come out firing in the second half. Griffith the snap, Miller the hold, and Melkonian drills it. Manhasset leads it 28-21 on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports. Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the fall, but spots are limited. Contact us today for football, soccer, field hockey, and volleyball by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net.
Manhasset for the first time in the second half, playing with the lead. As Dan O'Connor steps into one. And Brendan Vetter knocks it down, picks it up at the 10-yard line, and chugs ahead. Running diagonally, Brandon Vetter, with the 17-yard return. All right, Franco, well, we saw a few wrinkles in the Manhasset defense, able to stifle Southside's offense last drive, and now for a young team and an inexperienced team, time to execute for the Cyclones.
Yeah, same exact way that Manhasset came out with poise and trying to establish a drive is the same thing that Southside needs to do right now. And in my honest opinion, they also need to put the ball in the air a little bit. They've had success throwing the ball. You got to put the ball in the air.
Yeah, you think about that huge touchdown and I think 35-yard pass from Nate Schwartzberg to Sean Arnott in the first half. But since then, a lot of dink and dunking in the pass game, but mostly running. Play action. Magarachi can't hold on to it. In and out of the hands in coverage for Manhasset was Henry Ledbetter and Danny Colin.
Yeah, Nate does a nice job right here rolling out, looks for the open player. Magarachi just has to hold on to that.
Pass from Schwartzberg was intended for A.J. Magarachi.
When he wishes he had back, and second down and 10. Nagarachi and Singh in the backfield. The give to Singh. Right up the middle, Justin Singh pushing the pile forward, and so tough to bring down. That's a little more than halfway home. Brian Riley had first contact from Manhasset.
Yeah, Singh does a nice job there. Let's take a look. He follows his blockers right there. Following his big blockers, Giganti, Loud, Cialis. And putting him in a position to get a first down.
On 3rd and short, Schwartzberg heaves, has a man, catch, fumble, ball on the carpet, Manhasset has it. How about the defense stepping up in the second half for Manhasset? Jack Boyens made the catch, couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay. He does a nice job getting the ball out. He's wide open. All he has to do is hold on to the ball right there. But Manhasset does a nice job of punching that ball out. In Franco, making an unbelievable play. Manhasset has the ball back.
The Southside defense was picking on in Franco in the first half and at times struggled defensively. Well, he made up for that.
He sure did. He sure did. He's settled in right now. He's focused. And he's making some pretty big plays right now for Manhasset.
And Franco now goes in motion. And it's off to Dylan Adder. Just put Manhasset in front.
Yeah, they're just giving it to the big fullback. Reminds you of old school football, just giving it, pounding and pounding the ball. He's doing a really nice job. And you got to give credit to this big offensive line. You got to give it to Chang and McGinnis and Ledbetter and Griffith. They're doing an unbelievable job of blocking up front.
Second and 5, under 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Back to Addard. And brought down by a slew of Cyclones. Nagarachi with the takedown. And enough for a first down.
Yeah, and Addard running right behind, like we said, that offensive line, pounding and gaining yards. I might have to change my workout and get in the gym with him.
You have to. I'm thinking about it as well. Diet's got to be a big part of it, too.
Sure.
On first down, Melkonian up the middle. Ball comes out again. Southside says they have it. It's a matter of if Melkonian was down. And it stays with Manhasset.
Manhasset, let's take a look at this replay, John. He does a nice job. He reads the play right here. He's making some great moves right here, zigging and zagging, but you know what? Got to hold on to that ball or he gets punched out right there, and they caught a big break by getting that ball back.
2nd and 1 from the 11. Addard right up the middle, has a first down, but then pulled from behind by Yuri Carper, the junior.
Yeah, Yuri did a nice job there stopping him.
Well, that should be it for the third quarter. Manhasset coming out of the locker room and throwing 2 huge haymakers. Dylan Addard with a big run, putting Manhasset in front. As this ground and pound triple option offense paying in dividends for Manhasset, leading by 7 on the road, going to the 4th on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
This is Solomon Thomas with the New York Jets, and you're watching Varsity Media.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
For the latest news in high school sports, be sure to check out varsitymedia.net or follow us on social media at Varsity Media.
Second, Saturday, November 2nd at 3 p.m. at Florida Park.
Start of the fourth quarter here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Manhasset with a 28-21 lead over Southside, and Manhasset hoping to clinch a county title for the first time since that 2020-21 season. And to get there, they'll have to go through the semifinals, and we'll have it all on the Varsity Media Pass. You can purchase your game at varsitymediapass.com. And, of course, all the games will be played for free on the YouTube channel. First play from scrimmage, up the middle, Dylan Addard. Thanks to our presenting sponsor, Blaze Pizza. All Nassau County Football Championship stream free thanks to our presenting sponsor, Blaze Pizza. Subscribe now on youtube.com/varsitymedia. Second and goal, Manhasset knocking on the door, Franco Biancamano, and a chance to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, they're like you said, they're right there. They're knocking on the door to say, hey, look, we're going to close this thing out in the fourth quarter.
And Addard in the backfield, but Melkonian keeps it himself and tugged down. Big sack by the opposite number 10, and Ryan Schiffreiler.
Number 10.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay. Ryan does a really nice job. Melkonian tries to take it right up through the seam, and Schifffeller does a great job right there.
Loss of 2 yards on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Third down and goal. Southside just trying to limit the damage. Heathington goes in motion, the pitch that way. Atif Heathington, stutter steps to the end zone, touchdown. What can't this man do? Atif Heathington showing out late in the season to put Manhasset up.
What a run, John. Look at this run again. They go right back to this toss that's been so successful to them. He takes it right there, looks for that window. He's got the speed to find that open space, and he does that. This is his fourth time, and he knows to find the end zone, John.
3-year starter, returning all-county selection, and stepping up when his team needs it the most. To put Manhasset up by a baker's dozen.
Another flag on the play.
And a sideline warning against Southside.
Yeah, and I think Coach Iaquinta at halftime told these guys, say, hey, look, guys, let's get back to our style of football, and let's just get poised and do what we do best. And I think that's what they've come out and done in the second half.
Extra point by Melkonian coming. Flags appear to be against Southside.
Waiting to see what the sideline warning is. Still have the white hat waiting. And so now Melkonian on for the extra point. Kyle Melkonian doing it all, game manager. And then nails the extra point. Flag in there as well afterwards. This should go against Southside and give Manhasset a 35-21 lead with 10.5 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Did you just have the best athletic year of your life? and now you want to show it off to college coaches? Well, let Varsity Media help you. Varsity Media's college recruiting videos show off your unique skills to help you land a spot on the team of your dream school. We'll provide music, spot shadow effects, and a link to send to your next coach. Contact us today for more information. Don't rely on word of mouth or cold emails. Let Varsity Media help you take your game to the next level. Latif Heathington and this Manhasset offense getting some breathing room as they have outscored Southside 21-0 in the second half, and big reason why Manhasset is one of the top teams in the conference. You could hang with them for a half, but not many teams can hold on and play a full 4 quarters against Manhasset.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. I mean, when they settle in and start running their high-powered offense, they're very, very tough. They're very tough to beat.
They're getting production from all 3 of those guys, like you mentioned. Matt and Franco, Latif Heathington, and Dylan Addard. Addard has really stepped up in the second half. And Franco defensively, you throw that in there. And they're playing like a complete team.
Yeah, they sure have. They sure have. And remember, what we were talking about in the first half, they were making mistakes, and I think that's what was hurting them. In the second half, they've come out and they haven't made a mistake. And you can see the result from it. That's a big penalty.
Huge penalty. So we saw we saw a few flags during the PAT and before it. And so now Melkonian, just a free shot to kick it through the uprights here?
Well, here's what I think. What I think, in my opinion, is you go onside right here. Why not?
Yeah.
Look at this field position. And I'm going to be honest with you. I honestly think the way he's setting this ball up, they're going to go onside kick. There's no reason to kick it through the end zone and get the ball back on the 20. So I think they're going to go onside kick here.
You're right. He's got the kicking tee out. Well, you would need that anyway, but an onside kick from the opposing 25-yard line. Chip shot, Melkonian bounces through everyone. Ball is loose towards the end zone. It worked. Touchdown. Unbelievable. George Hoppy all over it. Just how you drew it up, an onside touchdown.
Wow. I can't believe that. This is incredible. Not only do you have to execute the onside kick, but to get a touchdown from it, I haven't seen this. This is fantastic. This is a great play by Manhasset right here. Wow.
And just tucked it in. Hoppy. Wow.
Well, in a situation like that, John, you know, you got to get your hands team in there. You got to get your hands team in there just in case a situation like this happens. They execute it, and the result from it is a touchdown. Oh, wait.
Didn't see a flag come out. It might have been a false start. Let's.
No, well, I think what they're going to do here, John, what I think is because it went into the end zone, but the ball bounced before. I'm not sure.
Ball bounced multiple times beforehand, and let's see if it was touched by South. If it wasn't touched by Southside, well, no, it still would be a live ball, correct?
The ball was touched by Southside. Okay. Yeah, they caught a break on this one.
All right, it's a touchback.
Touchback, Southside will start with the ball. 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
I was going to say, I thought I saw everything for a second.
Well, I know in high school, if the ball goes into the end zone, it's an automatic touchback.
Right. It was just a matter if Southside touched it. If Southside touched it, that negates it. So here's Justin Singh on 1st down. All right, so new life for Southside. They're down 14. Still got 10 minutes left, and Justin Singh, A.J. Magarachi doing a good job running the football in the first half.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is what they have 10 minutes left. Let's establish the run game. Let's put a nice drive together, and let's get some points on the board.
Just under 10 minutes to play in the fourth. And Manhasset leading 35-21.
Southside fumbled on their last series. Thrown to the near side. Here's Jack Boyens. Has the catch and wrestled down at the 30-yard line.
On the near sideline, right at the 30-yard marker.
Yeah, Schwartzberger, that's a nice play. That's one of the most difficult plays to throw in high school, is to throw that out pattern right there. He does a nice job getting the ball, and they're moving the chains.
Southside not using their 2-minute offense yet. Still plenty of time, but you got to score twice and get him in Manhasset stop. Hand off to Magarashi, bottled up. Brady Balsh with the pushback. The 2-year starter.
Yeah, that was a big play by Brady, breaking the double team and making that play. That's a nice job by the young man.
No gain on the play.
Now, John, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. I think you need to get a little sense of urgency. Start moving the ball because the time will run out.
You're basically burning 40 seconds of play. You've got to go 70 yards. The give to Singh up the middle. And Singh pinned down on the tackle from Danny Colin.
Yeah, Danny Colin, who we spoke about earlier, that can really, really hit hard, bring the wood. He does a nice job there. Singh pounding the ball, doing a nice job, looking for that open window so he can get into the end zone.
So after the gain of 5, here's Schwartzberg again. It's been 5 plays and draining 2.5 minutes. On the slant, nice catch in stride by Ryan Schiffreiler. First down, Southside.
Yeah, Schwartzberger, nice job dropping back. Let's take a look at the replay right here. Finds it. Schiffreiler runs a nice pattern. Here we go. Steps into it. It's a great first down.
Michael DiPietro, the tackle. DiPietro, the only starting sophomore on this team. 16 tackles coming into the game. Justin Singh, stutter step. And right into that blue, white, and orange pile.
A couple on the left side. Play is blown dead.
Yeah, when we were on the field earlier, Marcus Davis, number 2 from Manhasset.
6.5 left.
He looks like an NFL player. He just looks like a big football player. Looks like a big time football player, and he was in on that nice stop.
Yeah, 6'4", 215, only a junior. Someone who's improved tremendously, both size and athleticism. Pump fake. Schwartzberg, short dart over the middle. He's got Brendan Vetter, and Vetter's got a first down.
Yeah, Schwartzberger does a great job. He's looking to go deep right here. Can't find anyone open. Good coverage by Manhasset, and he dumps it right here. Take a look. Nice job by the offensive line. He's going to take it. But found him underneath. Nice job by Vetter getting the first down again.
Kingston Takahashi, the tackle.
Ball at the 44-yard line.
Justin Singh on first down. And picks up 3 on the run.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job. They're establishing a nice drive, John. The only thing that I'm a little concerned about is they're running a lot of time off the clock. But they are putting together a nice drive.
And it's been 5 minutes now, you're right, and they're still got a ways to go. Setting up shop at the Manhasset 41-yard line. 3 receivers near side, high snap. Schwartzberg. Schwartzberg's going to keep it himself, put his head down, and barrel forward. A yard shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, Schwartzberger does a nice job here. Doesn't find anybody open, takes it himself, and gains about 5 yards. Nice job.
3rd and 1, straight run. Schwartzberg. He's got it. And then push back. Big pile in there for Manhasset. Parker Madden, along with Takahashi. Michael DiPietro.
First down, Southside. At the Manhasset 33, Cyclones chipping away into Manhasset territory.
3 receivers top of the screen. Jack Boyens on the near side. Thrown to Magarachi. And Magarachi back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see if he picks up a yard. Eli Pedraza with the tackle.
Yeah, they're moving the ball. They're trying to get the ball downfield. I think they got a little lucky on this play, Southside. There was a little bit of a holding right there at the end. But they're trying to get the ball out quick now.
Just over 4 minutes to play in regulation. Schwartzberg fires, and he's got a man. And a catch on the near side, Brendan Vetter. Down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay right here. They're going quick. He rolls out. Vetter right now, again, with a really nice pattern, finds himself open and catches the ball. He's doing a really nice job catching the ball today.
First and 10 from the 19-yard line. Pair of receivers both side. Magarachi in the backfield with Schwartzberg. Schwartzberg pumps. Good coverage, so takes it himself. Picks up about 7. Clock continuing to wind down. Magarachi on 2nd and 3. And gets pushed back. Ryan Riley in there, along with James Ledbetter.
Yeah, it was a nice job on the defense right there. They're trying to get the ball quick, trying to catch Manhasset off guards.
Almost an 8-minute drive for Southside. Still have to get into the end zone. Schwartzberg heaves it. And he's got a man. Vetter makes, or no, check that. That's Ryan Schiffreiler. Second catch on the slant. The Cyclones have 1st and goal from the 5. And working quickly. Play action, over the middle, wide open, touchdown! Jack Mullen from 5 yards out, and Southside gets the score. As they stay alive, it's 35-26.
Yeah, let's take a look at the play right here. He does this is a great fake right here. Fakes out the entire defense and finds him right up the middle. Mullen, great catch. Making it a one-score game. Excuse me, John.
Big extra point for Southside. Schiffreiler with a snap. High hold from Schwartzberg, and Papadopoulos puts it through. And just like that, that makes it 35, should be 28, but either way, now a 7-point game, 2:08 to go, and you have to imagine an onside kick upcoming for the Cyclones.
Yeah, I would think so. With 2 minutes left, you don't want to put it in Manhasset. You don't want to put it in the defense hands to stop Manhasset, especially with what they've done in the second half. Come out firing. I think you do. I think you do have to attempt an onside kick.
Well, contact Varsity Media today and have us produce a sportscast for your team. With announcers, graphics, instant replay, and multiple camera angles, a memory your team will enjoy for a lifetime. Give us a call today, 516-403-2050, or email Ben at varsitymedia.net. Tell him John Perez sent you. 7-point game, 2:08 to go. Southside needs a victory to keep their playoff hopes alive. They're not eliminated today with the loss, but that makes it that much harder. If a loss today and then everything else plays out on the other side.
Well,
there's the Varsity Media team, so give us a call today. Ask for that guy in the middle, best shooter in the game. He's usually more engaged. I think the Yankee game kept him up a little too late last night. Anyway, here's the onside kick coming from Southside. Bounces over everyone. Manhasset makes the catch. It's DiPietro. And then goes out of bounds.
Yeah, John, I don't know if you noticed, they did not have a returner back there. Manhasset didn't have a returner back there. They had all 11 guys and their hands team up front. They were expecting the onside kick. I would have pooched it up and had my speedsters go down and try to get the ball, but that's just a kicker's mentality.
Yeah. No, it's a good argument, but Michael DiPietro, good job holding on to it. And now Manhasset with a first down can secure the victory. You're on the road. Well, it was a Dylan Addard and a Teef Heathington show. They give it to Addard on first down, and Southside snuffs it out. And a timeout taken by Southside. With exactly 2 minutes to play, we'll take a break with them on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
And they take
When it comes to live streaming, Varsity Media does it all. Athletic events, concerts, musicals, graduations, even weddings. Trust Varsity Media when it comes to your live stream event. Contact us today to learn more about Varsity Media's live streaming services at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Did you just have the best athletic year of your life? And now you want to show it off to college coaches? Well, let Varsity Media help you. Varsity Media's college recruiting videos show off your unique skills to help you land a spot on the team of your dream school. We'll provide music, spot shadow effects, and a link to send to your next coach. Contact us today for more information. Don't rely on word of mouth.
On the pitch, Teef Heathington. Heathington on 2nd and 13. Ranging forward, has a first down up the sideline. Teef Heathington to the house, and Manhasset with a road victory over Southside. The Dagger and Manhasset is going to pick up their 6th win of the year. What a backbreaker and a big touchdown for Manhasset late in the fourth.
Yeah, this is incredible, John. Take a look. He comes in motion. Again, this toss has been working for him with lead blockers all day. Number 72 in front, and then he just uses that 4.6 speed you mentioned earlier to take it down the sideline. Incredible. This young man has had an incredible game.
What a bookend. Scored the first touchdown of the day from 65 yards and does it for an encore. 3 tutties for a Teef Heathington.
Yeah, and that was Henry Griffith on that lead block. What a nice job he did.
Huge offside on the extra point attempt.
John, you mentioned earlier Headington is a lacrosse kid.
Yes.
And he's going to get some offers after today's game.
Yeah, looking to play at the next level and definitely use this as your highlight tape. Meanwhile, Kyle Melkonian, some bragging rights at Thanksgiving. winning at his cousin's domicile with an emphatic victory. And that gives Manhasset a 42-28 lead with 1:46 to go. And Franco, the big thing for Southside was they had the ball they needed to score. They did. It took 8 minutes off the clock.
Yep.
And it seemed like Manhasset's defense and Manhasset on the sideline was fine with that. If you can, drain 8 minutes off the clock, then why not?
There was, and they put together a really nice drive. They really did. They ran it, they threw it, they put together a nice drive. They got in the end zone. The only thing is it took a little too much time off the clock, and they needed that time. Well, then plus, your defense has to stop their offense.
100%. These will be two good defenses next week. Wantagh takes on Cold Spring Harbor, a Conference 4 matchup. Wantagh moving down to Conference 4, as well as Plain Edge. So Cold Spring Harbor knocked off Plain Edge and looking for a Week 8 home victory. Coverage beginning at 6:45 Friday night on the Varsity Media YouTube channel. Well, you win on the road, and there's nothing sweeter for a road victory than taking out the home crowd. That's what Manhasset's done in the second half. Outscored Southside 28-7 in the second half. And Magarachi pinned at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and Coach Iaquinta must have went into halftime and said, "Hey, guys, we're not playing like we're 5-1. We're not playing like this team. We need to come out into the second half and really put the pedal to the metal," and that's exactly what they came out and did.
Southside goes empty. Schwartzberg, near side, Schiffreiler makes the catch. Ball pops out, but Schiffreiler out of bounds. And so the 9-yard pickup. And the hard count getting Manhasset offside.
Don't take me, don't take me.
And so some extra yardage. Schwartzberg on first down, heaves it, downfield over the middle, batted down. Kyle Melkonian almost had the game-sealing interception. Brendan Vetter, the intended target.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay. Throwing it deep, everyone going. And again, unfortunately, Manhasset is sitting back right now and waiting for that pass.
On 2nd and 10, near side, Schiffreiler. And gets out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
That's a nice play. They should continue to do that and move the ball downfield, get out of bounds, stop the clock. Unfortunately, with only one timeout left, that's exactly what they need to do, John.
Well, Franco, you always look for some silver lining. Southside, they're not going to get the victory here, but for Schwartzberg, perhaps some confidence going into next week, getting into a rhythm, and maybe that's another wrinkle in trying to knock off Floral Park on the road next week.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this is a great confidence booster for them because they were able to drive down the field. They were able to move the ball on the ground. They're able to throw the ball. So I think this is a great pick-me-up for next week's game.
Southside will take on Floral Park on the road. Manhasset also on the road, taking on Belmore JFK, and then the playoffs begin. And if Manhasset gets that number 2 seed, they could see a potential first-round rematch with either Southside, Limbrook, or Bethpage. Schwartzberg, dart, caught, Arnott. And Arnott's got the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice catch by Arnott. The ball was thrown a little behind him. Some great hands catching that ball and keeping it moving.
I think a timeout was taken, or not, just a whistle to respot. Well, Nate Schwartzberg winning the starting quarterback position, and good arm coming into this season and amassing more than 700 yards in the air. This has been a run-heavy offense for Southside, and we'll see if that changes over the next couple of weeks for Southside as they go empty. 1st and 10, over a minute to play in the 4th. Schwartzberg trying to get out of it, throws it, incomplete. Pressure coming in.
Yeah, he's trying to do everything he can right now, which is really a nice job on his part. You know, and Southside can come out in so many different formations and do so many different things. Unfortunately, it was just not enough today.
Schwartzberg with Magarachi. Steps up, heaves. Nice catch. Ryan Schiffreiler keeping his toes in bounds.
Yeah, that was an incredible catch. Throw, nice catch, getting his feet in bounds. Let's take a look at this replay right here. Puts it to the sideline again, feet in. That's a highlight catch right there. Nice catch.
Schwartzberg, design rollout, far side, incomplete. Tried to hook up with Arnott. Steve Heathington in coverage with Brian Riley.
What I really like right now about Southside is they're not giving up. They're not folding. They want to get in the end zone, and I'm sure they want to attempt an onside kick and see what happens. So they're doing a really nice job.
Well, it's all about building towards next week, and Southside trying to end on a high note. Late in the 4th, Schwartzberg steps up to the end zone, touchdown, Sean Arnott. All right, well, let's hold on. Southside keeping the window open.
And this is terrific. Look at this play. Arnott, who is 6 foot, Arnott, what is he, 6'3", gets up really high. Look at that. Goes up for the ball and keeps him in play. This is a high-scoring game, John.
Yeah, turned out to be one. And then Southside, they'll try again the onside kick. Here's Papadopoulos, put on a clinic. Already 4 for 4 on the extra point. High snap, good hold by Schwartzberg. And Papadopoulos right down the middle. So Sean Arnott, his second TD of the day.
He's excited. He's got a big smile, the young man. Nice job.
Well, now the fun begins. So an onside kick from the Southside 25-yard line. Won't be that distance now, but here's what's on the line with Manhasset. Currently the 3 seed. But a victory for them, a loss for Elmont will put them in second place. Southside is trying to keep pace with the 2 teams underneath them in Lynbrook and Bethpage. Cyclones losing to Lynbrook first week of the year and then knocking off Bethpage in week 4. Southside hoping for a miracle. Papadopoulos to attempt the onside kick. Nobody back to receive for Manhasset. They've got their hands team up. Papadopoulos, short kick, bounced on the ground, goes right into the hands of Madden Franco. So in Franco, right place, right time. Southside only has 1 timeout, and Manhasset's starting to feel it.
Yeah, it was a great attempt at an onside kick. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit too short, a little bit too hard, too far to the sideline, but it was a nice attempt. And a little victory formation.
Well, we'll see if Ernesto calls a timeout, but this should do it. As Melkonian with the knee. And that'll do it. Manhasset comes on the road and knocks off Southside in a high-scoring affair as they win it 42-35. They pick up their 6th win of the year, and Southside falls to 2-5. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll speak to our player of the game on the Blaze Pizza postgame show on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
High school sports fans, Varsity Media is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Championships. To live stream fall, winter, and spring championship events, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Now accessible on smart TVs. Varsity Media is your home for the Nassau County Championships.
Hey parents, Varsity Media is now offering ISO video of just your athlete. Why settle for the wide angle that shows every player on the field? With our ISO video, your athlete is front and center the entire game. This footage will help in creating highlight videos for college coaches to better pinpoint your athlete's play on the field. Watching our video will help your athlete improve progressively throughout the season and may lead to a college scholarship. Varsity Media is now booking ISO videos for the fall, but spots are limited. Contact us today for football, soccer, field hockey, and volleyball by calling 516-403-2050 or emailing ben@varsitymedia.net.
Varsity Media is now opening up our schedule to any teams looking to be on a sportscast. Watching yourself on camera is okay, but hearing your name on a Varsity Media sportscast is like you're a pro.
And look at this opportunity. Feldman behind. Jersey pulled. Feldman! Feldman!
Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground at first. Quinn's up with it. Feeds to Varela. It's a no-hitter. And Division's moving on. Nassau County AA champions.
As West barks out the signal. West He's going to keep it himself inside the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Southside!
Varsity Media offers sportscast coverage for any sport, and our coverage airs live and on demand so everyone can watch the game. Now is the time to be a star on Varsity Media. Contact us to book a sportscast today at 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. For all the latest Varsity Media updates, including our game schedules, be sure to follow us on social media at Varsity Media, the home for New York high school sports.
Back here in Rockville Center, it's a road victory for Manhasset. They pick up their 6th win of the year. A big reason for that, Atif Heathington. Fantastic job today, couple tutties in the victory. Tell me what was working so well for you guys offensively.
O-line blocking, make sure they secure the blocks, did very well. And Coach I Quinta with the good offensive plays. Shout out Coach I.
You know, it wasn't obviously just you. You mentioned the offensive line. Defense is starting to come around too. What is it about this time of year that you're getting the best out of Manhasset?
The scout team, every day, they working hard. We get better in practice. We're getting better in practice from the scout team.
So you guys, obviously, you still got the 2 seed on your mind, a victory next week. What do you have to do to execute next week, knock off Belmore JFK?
Full week of practice, got to have a strong week of practice, you know. Guys got to be motivated, ready to play.
Tiff, this wasn't so hard, was it?
Nah, not really.
All right, well, this is the Blaze Pizza postgame show, so because of the victory, Manhasset gets free Blaze Pizza. They're very excited as well. As Manhasset wins it. As well, that'll do it for our entire crew. Manhasset with the victory. And for our entire crew, Chris Sweeney, Ron Pierre, Travis DeLuise, this is John Perez. No, not Travis DeLuise, Mike Verdi. It's been a presentation of Nassau 3 football on the Varsity Media Sports Network.